Alright, we're going to continue on right where we left off, and we're going to be adding an image, kind of like an advert to our sidebar, or right beneath our sidebar. Okay, this is going to be a real quick video, so go to our HTML document first of all, and just below our last sidebar or our previous sidebar, we'll then put the div and of course the content for our image. I already typed that out, so I'm just going to paste it here. And so what we did was we created a div, open and close, and we did not put a class inside our div. Then we created an image tag, which normally by default do not have a closing tag. It simply has just one tag, and we created our image tag, and then we put our class inside our image tag because we are going to be styling against Apple Max 1, which is our image. So what we did was, first of all, always remember that you have to put your image inside your website folder. Okay, so we created this website folder and put our image, which is our Apple Max 1, in there, and we then made the source of our image Apple Max 1.jpg. I'll give it a class name of simply image. Okay, so we're just going to save this. That's it for our HTML. We'll go to our CSS. In our CSS code, we're going to be using most of the CSS properties from our sidebar also in this image. So we'll just copy it and come down here. We'll just copy it and come down here and paste. Okay, we do not need a background color because we want our image to cover the entire span of that sidebar beneath the previous sidebar. And one more thing we do not need padding, because that would reduce the size of our image. We want our image to be full size, but we have to add the padding. The padding we just removed now was 20 pixels. Okay, so it's 20 pixels right and 20 pixels left, so that will make for 40 pixels. If you add 40 pixels to the width, we want that width to be exactly the same size with our sidebar. So if we add that 40 pixels to 260 pixels, which is our initial width, we'll get 300 pixels. So we'll set our width for the image to 300 pixels. So that's pretty much it. We'll just save this up and go to our web browser and hit refresh, and that should work. Okay, we have a bit of challenge here. Let's go back to our document and see. Yes, this is exactly the problem. We're still styling against our sidebar. Okay, so we gave it the class name of image. We'll save this again. Let's quickly go to our HTML document. Give it the class name of image, so we ought to be styling against our image. So that should work now. We'll just hit refresh, and it did, and we have our image right beneath our sidebar, and it's exactly the same size with our sidebar, and it's sort of like an advert box or an ad image. Okay, so in our next video we're going to be looking at our header section, how to add a logo, and of course the name for our website, and of course we'll be adding our menu items in our menu bar. Okay, or our navigation bar. We'll be adding our menu items to our navigation bar, and they are going to be buttons. We have treated buttons in some of our earlier tutorials, so we're going to be working with that. So that should do it for this video. We'll see you in our next class. Thank you for watching.